Capcom, or as the internet likes to call them, Crapcom. Now, watch them skip Code Veronica and go straight to a Resident Evil 4 remake. Oh. Yeah, of course you would. Okay, I know I'm 2 years late to the party, but let's address the elephant in the room. Nemesis gets insulted multiple times throughout the game, and he is not treated as a threat. Almost all of his encounters are scripted. He is not able to enter save rooms. And there were times where he has Jill right there and does not kill her. Capcom, you took the most iconic monster and made a complete mockery out of him. We should have known better when you removed the name Nemesis from the title of Resident Evil 3, and when you made Mr. X pretty much Nemesis from Resident Evil 2. That deserves 100 sins alone. Jill and Carlos's outfit from Resident Evil 3 was relegated to bonus costumes, and Jill tells Carlos off every time the guy tries to flirt with her. That takes care of one half of the Twitter audience, I guess. To make up for the loss of the original outfits and its fans, Capcom had Jill deep throat a bug, allow herself to be eaten whole by two monsters, and offers a healthy dose of shots of Jill's ass. Are you happy now, people? Resident Evil 3 became the zone between moral nags and perverts, all because of people didn't like 90s fashion taste.
The pandemic has spread faster than any disease in modern history.
Something about using live action footage instead of CGI or in-game cutscene just screams low budget. If you're going to start off the game with a dream sequence where the main character kills herself, you can at least make the bait not so obvious. You don't even play the game in first person. It's that or I'm playing Resident Evil 7 and 8 again. Jill sleeps with her shoes on. Because of the events that happened in the first game, Jill has PTSD from her time in the Spencer mansion. Not gonna lie, that would have been pretty cool had the game fully fleshed it out.
I don't have time to explain. You gotta get out of there right now!
Alright, let me grab my...
At least Brad's death in the original Resident Evil 3 had a purpose by introducing Nemesis. In fact, Nemesis never even gets to kill any STARS members, despite him being a bioweapon made by Umbrella to wipe out any remaining STARS members. Nemesis, you just broke through a brick wall and yet a door is what stops you? And that was Resident Evil 3, everyone. Just treat this game like Mass Effect 3 and turn back now to save yourself a lot of disappointment.
God, this all happened so fast!
I'm wondering the same thing. Jill does the same thing to Nemesis as Ethan did to Jack in Resident Evil 7. With the same car, no less. Jill survives this. Saving the hero in the nick of time cliche.
We can use this to stay in contact.
I know what a radio is.
Carlos was just trying to be helpful. Why do so many writers think that's the best way to write a strong female protagonist? This game has no jump buttons.
And what are you, UBCS? Killing your own people?
He would have turned. There's your sense of self-preservation.
Says the guy who killed a guy that probably wasn't even infected. Easiest puzzle ever.
Come on, you creepy ass stalker! You want stars? I'll give you stars!
Capcom, you're supposed to save that line for the end of the game. This is the only time you will ever see Nemesis wielding his iconic signature rocket launcher. Yeah, no, Jill would be 100% dead.
Get off my train, shitbird!
Capcom thought they were gonna get away with reusing the shitbird line from Telltale's The Walking Dead.
Sorry.
Talking zombie. Hello, Clock Tower. May we treasure this moment, for this is the last we will ever spend with each other.
What the fuck?
Surprise, assholes! Not really. It only took Carlos a half a day to find Jill. There is no way the hospital would still be in good condition after the zombie outbreak.
Bard. Tyrell. Bard's dead. He's been shot.
Why do the bad guys get to do things the easy way?
Fuck!
So you mean to tell me the password was fuck?
How is it no one in the hospital ever noticed all this?
Jill would be amazing at video game sins.
How long do we have?
Hours.
How about minutes? Nemesis is bad at aiming. With his tentacle, he was trying to kill Jill but missed and hit Tyrell. The very first USB stick was not created until 1999, yet this game was set in 1998. Nemesis had Jill right in his tentacles, and yet he does nothing long enough for Jill to shoot the gas tank. Just like that, a wild Nikolai shows up. Nemesis survives this.
Time, take the fucking hit!
Yeah, this is why you should have saved the "you want stars? I'll give you stars" line for here, because you weren't gonna do any better than that.
Jill! Shoot him!
I can't! I'll hit you!
Do it! You have to! There's no other way.
One big thing that was cut from the game was decision making. You can only get one ending, and the cutscene you get if you don't shoot Nikolai don't count since it leads to a game over screen.
I decided then and there, the ashes of Raccoon City would be Umbrella's ashes too. I would end them, once and for all.
Yeah, unless Capcom decides to change everything about Resident Evil 5 in this remake timeline after Resident Evil 4 drops, that's clearly not gonna happen. Sequel baiting. Also, this game has no DLC. Oh, but Capcom can make plenty of content for Resident Evil Resistance, the one broken game that nobody asked for. Cause by God, that's the game Capcom really wanted to sell, but knew they couldn't because everybody knows it's a shitty ripoff of Dead by Daylight and Friday the 13th the game, and totally not a new version of Outbreak.